Hello, team. This is Reginald Stinson here, Nashville, Tennessee, Laverne, Tennessee area. And basically, in this video, I'm going to be talking about sample ads because I keep getting questions about it. And I'm going to tell you why I don't really provide sample ads for people to copy. First and foremost, the reason why I don't, the main reason why I don't provide sample ads is because if you have tons of people or hundreds of people, thousands of people using the same exact ad, which in most cases, through experience for me doing this before in the past, if you have thousands of people using the same ad, especially on Craigslist, that's not going to do anyone any good whatsoever. It's not going to do any of you all any good because basically you have the same duplicate ad posting in different cities, and Craigslist is going to notice, a pattern because they are very smart with whatever they do and however they monitor this stuff. So if it was another website or something like that, I would have possibly given a sample ad. But due to the fact the way how strict Craigslist is, if you have a bunch of people using the same exact ads, it's not going to do any of you any good. You're going to find that your ads are going to start getting ghosted real quickly. They're not going to be live, and the conversion rates are going to be extremely low. So you have to be creative and create your own ad. It's not really rocket science, folks. I think the problem is a lot of people are making this more complicated than what it really is. If you are posting in the job section, which you should be if you're following my training, and the reason why, like I said before, I've been doing this for years. This is not something I just started doing. I've been doing this for years. I've been a top recruiter in several different companies, from advertising on job websites. And fortunately, Craigslist was one of those websites that I was advertising on, and I signed up a lot of people from Craigslist, generated hundreds of leads from Craigslist, and also signed up a few top producers on Craigslist as well. So just wanted to kind of put that out there so that you'll know a little bit of history and background about why I say this. Now, when you come on here, of course, in most cases, the people that you are looking for are initially looking for a job. Now, with that, you are going to get people who only want a job. They're not open to a home-based business opportunity, and that's fine. But in most case scenarios, to get higher response rates, you need to put your ad in the job section because most people are not going to even think about looking in the small biz ad section. And I'm just being honest from experience. The conversions were extremely low, or you're going to get people trying to reverse market you, do all that type of stuff. But when you come on here and put something in the job section, of course, they're going to tell you not to do it. All right, I didn't cover this in other training, but I'm covering it now. They're going to tell you not to do it. Look for affiliate programs, blah, 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 this and that. Ignore that trash, okay? We don't care what they say. We're going to do it anyway. But here's how you get away with it. All right, you want to have your ad generic as possible. You don't want to post anything about Viterra Wireless or whatever opportunity you are promoting on Craigslist. You don't want to be so out there or so noticeable that it is MLM, network marketing, affiliate marketing, to the point that someone see you and flag you. So what I typically do is I look at another ad and see what it looks like. Let's see. What is this easy looker thing? This is something new here. But I don't know what this is. This is probably some affiliate something. Let's see what this is.
Let's keep this.
Yeah, see, this is some affiliate deal here. I don't know what this easy looker. Let me uncheck this. I don't like that. Alright, so that's an affiliate marketer. Let me see here. $20. Okay, you want to find a good ad. I'm trying to find a good ad here. So you can kind of look at something that is a legitimate job. You want it to sound generic as possible. Let me see what this is. Okay. Now, also through testing, image ads seem to convert a lot better than text ads. However, if you notice that your image ads are starting to get ghosted and they're not going up, then try a text ad. But here's some other tips, and I'm just gonna make up an ad because I'm tired of looking for it. But here's a tip for you, for people that are posting on Craigslist. You can only post a maximum of 3 times daily on Craigslist, period. Alright, if you go over that amount, you run the risk of none of your ads going up. You run the risk of your ads being deleted, so on and so forth. So don't even put yourself through that headache of having to worry about that. Alright, so 3 ads a day in your region, 3 different cities. Try to stick with the major cities would be my recommendation, depending on how saturated it is with other people in whatever company you are promoting. If it is saturated, then you may want to go to a different category or a different city, or maybe a smaller city, and see what results you get. But I'm in the Middle Tennessee area, so my major cities will be Nashville, Louisville, and Memphis. All right, just to give you an idea as to how that works. Now you can branch out beyond that, but the further you branch out, the more security measures Craigslist is going to take you through, such as you verifying your account all the time, so on and so forth. But if you stay in your region, you're pretty much going to be safe. All right, but depending on where you live, you may have to go out a little bit further. All right, and again, jobs section only, sales, real estate, business management, depending on what type of personality you're trying to attract. All right, but I only recommend 4 to 5 categories, and that'll be sales, marketing, real estate, customer service, and maybe business management. All right, those are the only categories that I recommend. All right, so going back to this, I'm gonna do what I did in the first video. Let me find some images. Business man, depending on who you're looking for. I'm gonna do men this time. We did the women last time. Okay. And this is gonna be a sample ad, folks. So please don't ask me again about another sample ad, because I'm giving it to you right now. All right. Let me see this photo. Okay, that's a copyrighted image. There's a lot of copyrighted images on these men. I may have to go back to the women. Okay, here's one. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to tell them they're selling cell phones or anything like that. Some of you guys are giving out way too much information in your ads. And therefore, if you give them the dinner in the kitchen sink and the bathtub, what's the point of them even visiting your website? I wouldn't, because you pretty much already told me everything I thought I needed to hear. So don't give too much information in your ad. You want to be generic as possible to have increased click-through ratios. So let me do this. Fast growing company is expanding. And don't copy this same exact ad. Come up with your own, please. Alright, so I'm pretty sure somebody's thinking about copying. But come up with your own. Trust yourself. It's all about being creative. The more creative you are, the more money you're going to make in whatever you are doing. So be creative with your ads. Now this is something that I would probably do. Okay, fast growing company is expanding. We're looking for 10 sharp people who can start. Sharp people with sales background start immediately. And I'm not sure. Let's see. And I'm just kind of making this up off the top of my head. I really don't want this to be a long video. Do my best. But it's all value here either way. So let's see. Text requirements. Do that like that, and must be able to work without direct supervision. Okay, gonna put that right there. Gonna make that smaller. Gonna bold it. Gonna put another one. Must have basic computer skills, because I don't want to be doing a lot of technical support. So you have to remember, when you're doing these ads here, you are the CEO of your own business. All right. You know who you want to work with and who you don't want to work with. So you're able to pretty much design your ad the way you want it to, pretty much. Okay, you can tell people what you look to work for. You can even turn people away if you want to. So you're the person in charge. You're the person with the authority. So let's say, for example, if you even put your number in this ad, if you want to be bold and put your number in this ad and pre-screen people, all right, you can do that, which I will probably mention that at the end of the video. I'm not really sure. If not, I probably will talk about that in another training video about things that you can do with leads to pre-screen them. I actually have a script you can use to pre-screen and pre-qualify people, which, you know what, I probably will mention this because I want you guys to really get off to a quick start, because sometimes you know, taking people to a website without them actually talking to people isn't enough. But if you learn to connect with people over the phone, that can really take your business to another level. Now, you may deal with some tire kickers during that process, but if you follow this script, you're going to sign up a heck of a lot of people. All right, so let me go to the next one. Must be able to work without direct supervision. Must have basic computer skills. Self-starters only. Let me see. Self-starters only. What else? What else requirements I can put here? Be willing to commit. I'm gonna say 15, 20 hours weekly. And let me pause the video real quick. I gotta answer this phone call. All right, so now I'm done with that. Now I'm gonna go to the we offer. Okay, and this is how you would do it. This is how you get past a lot of stuff that happens on these job websites. And we're talking about Career Builder. It's a lot of other ones that you can pay for to get on if you wanted to branch out and do that. But like I said, you want your ad to be very professional. You don't want it to be noticeable that you are representing some network marketing company. And like I said, you can make this clickable, but if you really want to stay under the radar, put your phone number there. Get a Google Voice number. Never use your real phone number when you're doing stuff like this. Get a Google Voice number, so that way you can control your call flow. We offer weekly pay. Alright. I'm gonna make these And I'm basically just taking you through the process here. Let me see. Insert another text box. Weekly bonuses. Let me see. You want this? Let's see. Monthly renewal or residual income. Again, renewal income comes from the insurance industry for the people that have been in the insurance industry. They call it residuals, but they also say renewal because residual is more network marketing. But renewal income, anyone that have been in insurance know what that is. All right. And let's see what else I can put here. Weekly pay, weekly bonuses. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Growth opportunities. Oh, that's wrong. Advancement opportunities. Let's see. And I probably, let me see here. Notice Vitel Wireless or whatever company you represent, it's not on this ad. That's very important. You don't want to tell them what the name of your company is. If you look at any ad on a job site, most of the time you do not see the name of the company on there. You don't want them to know what the name of the company is. And let me see. Average sales. Hold on. Right. Plus part-time weekly, which that is happening for real. So you don't have to put that there, but it's just what I'm putting. All right, so coming down to the end, I'm gonna do and I'm gonna make this available in a group. This is in PowerPoint, so if you have PowerPoint, you can edit it however you want to edit it. For more information, please call 219. Oops, that's not it. 55 219 1234. Okay. Oh Lord, excuse me. Excuse me. But I'm not gonna put my number because I don't want random people calling me. But that's pretty much it. I probably put this in red or blue, something that's noticeable. All right, so that is your sample ad there. And if I put my phone number here, this is gonna keep me from getting flagged. All right, so let me save this and name it sample. This is gonna be Craigslist ad, and you can edit the words, you can change them around, you can do whatever. But other people that's seeing this and want this, really the sample ad is available to my Vitel Wireless team. only. So I'm not going to give it out to everybody else, but you do see the video and you can't get it. But if you want this and you want this type of training, definitely partner with me at Vitel Wireless, and you can go to my website at www.talkanddrivefree.com. Now I know this is going to be available as well to people in Vitel Wireless, so I apologize for that. But I just wanted to go ahead and throw it out there. If you look in the description in YouTube, my website is there as well. But let me pull this up real quick. All right. And this website here was originally for another company I was involved in. I'm going to change this around and create a generic training website, so anybody from any company can pretty much go on there and get what they need. So don't panic when you see this, so don't ask where. All right, sorry about that, my son making a lot of noise. But anyway, so don't panic, don't ask what the website is and all that, because like I said, this information here is going to be available to you as well if you want a team. This exact script, and I'm going to have a generic website here shortly, once I get the time to develop it, with all these videos on here, with all these tools and resources. I'm going to have to take a whole entire weekend to do this, put this up so that you'll be able to assess all this stuff. But anyway, this is a script, kind of a spin-off from the Danny Johnson script. Some of you all know who Danny Johnson is. I'm big on personal development as well, and training and learning prospecting skills and all that, which is a lot of stuff that a lot of people in network marketing have gotten away from teaching. But in this industry, you have to learn how to connect with people. Not only do you want to be able to get this level of training that you are getting now, as far as the how to market online, okay, or how to generate leads, but you want to also know how to be able to connect with those leads. Because if you don't know how to connect, then the point of you generating leads is not going to be very effective, because you're not going to be able to close them. So looking at this, here's a job board script that I've created, took from a previous company I was with, and it's kind of a spin-off of Danny Johnson. If you follow this to the T, you will close people. Now keep in mind that you want to make sure you practice this before you try to contact people. You don't want to sound like a robot. You don't have to say it word for word. You can put it in your own words, but just make sure that you are saying the same exact thing that the script is saying. You can add in your own questions, okay? But you got to remember that if these leads are calling you, you are in control. Always maintain control of the phone call, okay? If they ask you a question, be like, that's a great question. We will address that question, depending on what the question is, later on in this interview process, or on the orientation, so on and so forth. Now this is something, I mean, this is this is six-figure trading right here that you're getting for free, and I'm not lying, I'm not exaggerating, okay? I literally used this script and became the top recruiter in a previous company, which wasn't an easy company to market, out of 50,000 distributors in the entire company using this script. And I'm talking about #1. Okay, and then months after that, I was always in the top 10 every single month. So this is no exaggerating. And not only the other people is using this the same exact script. They put their own spin on it, but it all boiled down to being the same thing. So for the people that think that you can build a six-figure income business online in network marketing without getting on the phone, no. I mean, it's not very likely for most people, unless you have a lot of capital behind you to be able to fund that. You're not going to be able to do that. It's all about building relationships. So this is what this script does. So here it is. Hi, this is from whatever. You know, you don't even have to say from. I'm sorry. Hi, John. This is Reginald. I'm calling you back because you responded to an ad on Craigslist. I'm doing some 15-minute pre-screening telephone interviews. It's now a good time for you to talk. Okay, great. Now, if they calling you, they be like, hey, I saw your ad on Craigslist. Oh, great. What's your name? Okay, my name is John. Great. All right. Well, here's what we're doing, John. All right. Well, we're in the process of doing some 15-minute pre-screening telephone interviews to see if people meet the criteria that our company is looking for, and potential candidates, potential sales reps or whatever you want to use, okay? And then you could say, John, do you have a pen and piece of paper handy? No, let me get one. All right, because this is the typical process that you take people through when you are in the interview process. Okay. All right, John, what I'd like to ask you is a few questions just to get to know you a bit better and to see if our company and what you're looking for might be a good match. Is that fair enough? Yes, that's fair. All right, great. Tell me a little bit about what you're currently doing now for a living. Okay, I'm unemployed. Okay, what did you do before then? What was your occupation? Okay, I was a construction worker. If they're giving you kind of vague answer, get them to open up. Okay, great. How long were you in the construction industry? How long were you in the construction business? Okay. What did you like most about being in the construction industry? If he's laid off, you may have to tweak these questions a little bit. Okay, because if you say I was in the construction business, you don't want to ask, well, what did you like about what you been doing? You know what I mean? That doesn't even make sense. So make sure you're paying attention. All right, great. If there was anything that you can change about your previous occupation in construction, what would that have been? All right, that's awesome, John. That's awesome. So what made you respond to our ad? All right, tell me what are your previous experiences in whatever. Okay. Do you have the capability of a home office? You can decide whether or not you want to ask that question. Okay. How long have you lived in Georgia? Whatever. Where are you from originally? Okay, great. So if he's laid off, again, you don't want to ask, are you thinking of supplementing your current income or replacing it? Because he don't have any income 9 times out of 10. He may just be on unemployment. So you may want to try to find out. Because these are pre-qualifying questions. So if he don't have a job and he doesn't have energy, then you may want to get to the point immediately, because you don't want to spend so much time on the phone with people who are probably not going to have the capital to invest to get involved with your opportunity, especially if you're promoting something that requires a startup cost. All right. So how much would you like to earn each month? Okay. If they say, well, the sky's the limit. You know what I mean? A lot of people try to give you that the sky's the limit, and really there's just a cop out. All right, the sky's the limit. Okay, what is your limit? What level of income will take care of your bills every month? What type of income do you need every month that will make you comfortable? Okay, make you and your family comfortable. What are you looking for? I need some exact figures here. Okay, you want them to be specific with their answers. 4,000 to 5,000. Okay, great. That's awesome, John. We can definitely make that happen. So, have you ever been a 1099 employee or independent contractor or consultant before? If they answer or if they say something in the previous conversation that indicates that they were, then you don't necessarily have to ask this question. Then here's the thing here. This part here. Now our company has quite a standard for the people we look to work with. There's a lot of work on our part making sure that people get the proper training and resources they need to be successful with their position or with a position with our company. You can kind of change the words up, okay, to make it make sense. This is not perfect here. So it's very important for us to really select people who are teachable and coachable and willing to apply themselves to be successful with their new career. Would you consider yourself to be coachable? Great. That's awesome, John. Well, here's what we're doing. Like I said, we're only looking to work with a select group of people. There's takeaway. Okay, let's let him know that I'm not choosing everybody to work with. And I'm really not choosing everybody to work with because I'm showing you everything that I do to be successful. So I'm only looking to work with a select group of people, John. So here's the next step. All right, what we have is a 15-minute or 10-minute, however long the video is, orientation or overview of what we do, what we're about, and what you can do to get started with our company. Now, are you in front of a computer right now? Okay, here's what I need you to do. I need you to go to this website here, www.xyz.com. All right, take notes, write down any questions that you may have, and give me a call as soon as you get done watching the video. So, whatever. Or I'll call you back in 10 minutes. If you don't answer the phone, John, I'm going to leave you a message, and from there it's going to be up to you to call me back, because I do have hundreds of people waiting to work with me. All right, waiting to work with me, who want to work with me. So I'm not gonna have the time to really be chasing you to call you back if you don't answer my call. All right, my time is very valuable, and again, John, nothing personal, but I only want to work with serious people. Okay, that's not in this script, but that's just something I just made up. But that's serious because sometimes people won't answer the phone, so I make sure up front I let them know that. So John, I'll appreciate it if you're interested or not interested when I call you back that you let me know, so I'm not wasting my time or spinning my wheels. Is that fair enough? Yes, that's fair. Okay, great. Then from there you go to the closing script. What did you like about the information that you have saw thus far? Not what did you think about it. What did you like about it? Because if you ask them what they think, they're going to tell you what they think. And it's probably not going to be something that you want to hear. All right? So don't set yourself up for failure. Okay? You want them to close themselves. Okay. Whatever. This script here. Let me see what this one is. Okay? When you say you like that, or when you say you like everything, be more specific. What about everything that you like? Okay? Okay, the person we look for has 3 main qualities. They're ambitious, self-motivating, have integrity. Do you feel like you have these qualities? Okay, so John, for yourself, are you able to see how Vitel Wireless can help you accomplish what you are looking to achieve? If they say yes, that's great. So tell me, John, why do you think you would be good at this position? Okay, this is when they are selling themselves, blah, 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 I tell you that. Okay, great. I feel that you are I feel that you possess the qualities of someone that we would like to work with. So based on that, I see no reason why we can't extend an invite for you to work with us or offer you the position or whatever. How would you like to get started today? Okay, great. That's awesome. Okay, great. When they say that, take them to your website, walk them through the application. That simple. Or you take the application if you're that comfortable. I used to take applications. But if you're not that comfortable, walk them through the application. Don't tell them to go to your website and sign up because they're probably not going to do it. And I'm going to be honest with you. Walk them through, take the time and walk them through the application process. All right. And then once you do that, you got your sign up, and then you can teach them this process as well. So this script here is pretty much the same thing. I think this one is a little bit edited better. But either way, I'm going to have you all a script if you want our Vitel Wireless team. It's going to be in the Facebook group. So that concludes this video. That is the secret, which is not a secret. But I just wanted to kind of put that out there so that you guys can have other ways to connect with leads. Because if you're just waiting on people to click on your stuff, you will get a few clicks, but if you put a number, you're gonna get a lot more calls, and I can assure you that. Now let's talk about the Google Voice right quick. If you have a Gmail account, again, this is what you want to use. You never want to put your real phone number out there because you have people calling you all times tonight. All right, so go to google.com/voice. With Gmail, you automatically get a number. If you go under this little thing here and click on settings. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. But anyway, if you click on that little settings thing, it'll take you here. Now, you can forward your Google Voice to your normal phone. You can set it up with a cell phone, which I have mine set up with my cell phones. You can receive text messages on this phone. Okay, which I forgot to do that. Voicemail and text, you can record your voicemail, so on and so forth. You can text forward it, you can do a voicemail pin, all that cool stuff. Now here's the cool part. You can have call screening on, so when people call you, we actually have them to where they have to say their name before the phone actually rings to you. And in that way, if you pick up the phone, it's gonna say you have called from so and so. All right. And then it's up to you to press 1 to accept or 2 to decline. All right, so that's up to you. The second thing is, you can have it ring directly. That's totally up to you. But if you have this on, you know that it's coming from somebody from your Craigslist ads 9 times out of 10, or an advertisement. Caller ID, you can display the caller's number, which is what I do, or you can display your Google Voice number, so you'll know that the phone call is coming from your Google Voice or some type of advertisement. All right, when you call people, which a lot of these phones have apps for this. Like if you have an Android phone, you got a Google Voice app. If you have an iPhone, they have a Google Voice app now. So when I call from the Google Voice app, I wanted to display my Google Voice number, not my real number. Now here's the cool thing: do not disturb. This is why I told you to use your Google Voice, because if it's a weekend or if it's like late at night and you got several advertisements out there with this number on there, people will call you at 1 o'clock in the morning or on the weekend when it's family time, which weekends is family time for me. So you can just come over here, click this enable do not disturb. So what happens when you do that and you save the changes is whenever someone calls you and you have this checked, it's going to go straight to voicemail, and they leave a voicemail, and you can just come back and check this at your leisure. And if you go on inbox, you see all my voicemails and stuff right here. All right, so voicemails from my normal phone as well come in here as well, because I forwarded my normal phone to my Google Voice voicemail. So I like to check it online, but you don't necessarily have to do that. So if you notice you're not getting your voicemails, they're probably going into your Google Voice if you forward it. So that's it. So that's why I always say do not use your real number, because you are able to control and screen your calls with this, and you can enable do not disturb. So if someone is calling you from an advertisement, you don't have to worry about receiving that call if you don't want to. If you want to take time off or end your business schedule, whatever that is, you're able to do that here. So make sure you have a schedule as well. So one thing I forgot to mention is once you finish your ad, just like I mentioned in part 1 of my image ad Craigslist video, is you need to save this ad as an image in PowerPoint. Okay, you need to save this PowerPoint as an image, I believe. Let me see if you can do it this way. Yeah, you can actually do it in PowerPoint. That's pretty cool. So all you have to do is you either can download Jing and copy the screen like I showed you in part 1, or you can click on save as, scroll down to gift or PNG. PNG is an image and it works fine. And we're going to do current slide only, and let's see if it worked. And this is new. I actually just found out this just now, literally, and here it is right here. So you don't even have to download Jing. There's your image. Alright, and then from there, all you need to do is just upload it to your image sharing site and do what I said before in part 1 of the Craigslist image ad training. If you watching this on YouTube, find my other video, because I am not going to go through that again in this one to show you how to do that. But basically, you're just going to upload this to PhotoBucket or postimage.org, and then take the HTML code that links back to the image and post it in the body of Craigslist, and it will show this image. So here it is, folks. It works. You didn't even have to download Jing this time. So that's pretty cool. I just found out something new, and this is I have Microsoft Office 2010, so I don't know if that's the reason why or not, but there it is. That's how you get the image, and then from there you just upload the image to your photo sharing site, and then grab the HTML that links back, or create a HTML, and basically post your ad on Craigslist with the HTML code linking back to the image. And if you don't know how to do it, again, if you're on YouTube looking at my channel, scroll through my videos and find the video that say how to post image ads on Craigslist. I go through that entirely on there, and you'll see how I link the image up to be able to do that. So that's it, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. God bless.